G'day guys, and welcome to another episode of Team Madmullet Fishing Adventures. Well, today we're going to revisit how to throw a cast net. Now recently I got approached by Merv from Merv's Cast Net. Unfortunately I haven't been able to get out and do a video for him as yet, which I am very sorry for, Merv. This particular net I am using is not a Merv's Cast Net, it's a BCF Special, which I don't particularly want to be using a $300 net at a boat ramp where it could get snagged and caught and torn. So I'm using a BCF Special. This particular one is a 12-foot top pocket. Now, very simply, how I'm going to show you how to cast this net. I'm right-handed, it's my strong hand, that's where I want all my weight. So I'm bunching up all the rope in my right hand. Top of the net, I'm going to work in thirds. 1/3, 2/3. Once again, outside of the net. Now, very outside the net, I'm going to loop up into my hand like that. Next one.
Stuck, Daddy, I'll get my big muscles.
If you get stuck, you get your big muscles. Are you really strong like Mummy? Yeah. Once again, the outside of the net, up. 3 times outside of the net, up. Right. Next step is to gather 1/3 of the net in your left hand, like so. You've got 1/3 up top, 1/3 down low, and 1/3 in your left hand. And what I'm actually going to do is when we come for the swing back, right hand back, left hand stays in front. And when you come around, keep that left hand stationary and let go, darling. Let go. Thank you. Left hand stationary and use this to swing around. And when you get in front of you, slowly let it go. Watch out, baby. Come back here. Right. Now as you can see, pretty much full circle. Can do a little bit better, but not bad at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave that net there. I'm going to get the real good net, a Merv's Cast Net. Now I've never cast this net before, so it's going to be interesting as to how I go casting it. Now I'm going to do it out of the hand exactly the same way I did this one. So bear with me, I'm going to get Merv's net. I'm going to use exactly the same technique as before. I have never cast this net, and you're not supposed to cast this net the way I'm doing it, but I'm going to give it a good crack anyway. Right. It's not perfect, but as you can see, pretty good, and you can see it absolutely dwarfs that 12-foot top pocket shore catch net. So I reckon that's about an 80% spread. I reckon that's pretty good, Merv, mate. Even though it's not the correct way, very good net. So I can't wait to actually test this thing out. Let's get into fishing. Okay.
I'll get that one.
Quick, hurry up. You work quick. Work really quick, baby.
Why?
Because you know what I'm doing. Hey, you know, we'll just get them out of the bottom of the net, baby. All the rest now, put in the blue bucket. In the blue bucket, okay? That's okay, I'll help you in a sec. In the blue bucket, good girl.
Can they die in that one?
They're already dead. There you go.
Not in those ones.
No, there you go.
They're swimming.
All in the blue bucket. Okay, this particular bucket here that I'm using is worth its weight in gold. Now, as you can see, it's a two-part bucket, so you can actually, perfect for land-based fishing or boat-based, but really good for land-based, where you can tie a rope to it, hanging off the side of the jetty, and
we got little fish.
Yeah, and your bait stays premium and live. No need for an aerator. Now you can see we've just caught some nice liveys.
So they're alive.
Yep.
Don't tip them out.
Yeah, straight into here. Straight into the water. Then
Put it in the water.
have to. And we
I'm just taking a video.
and then we tie a rope to the handle.
Are they alive now?
Lift the bucket out, and there we go. We'll just tie it off and they'll stay nice and live like that. So what our plan is today is fish off one of these pontoons chasing flathead with the live bait. Now pretty easy to cast out liveys in this area. Liveys being herring, bony brim and little winter whiting. I'm using a 12-foot top pocket cast net, just a no brand, no name one, and there's no snags in this particular area here. Over there near the boat ramp, there is a few where the actual boat ramp ends, so that's a bit of area to be careful of. But for the time being, we've been doing really good right here. Got a good dozen good liveys and a few dead ones. So after a cast, I'll usually let it settle down for about 10-15 minutes, let the fish regroup, and then have a cast again. I do apologise for any wind or any other noise. I'm using a GoPro today. I'm doing a solo session with my daughter. My daughter's having a good time up there on the sand, and I'm just potting around getting some live bait. And when I do get some live bait, she rushes out and gives me a hand. So nearly a perfect cast. Let it go to the bottom, and what you'll feel if you've got any sort of live bait in it is either a vibration or a bump through your rope. I can't particularly feel anything in this net. I may not have left it long enough, or I've spooked them off in the last cast and they've moved on. So let's see.
Yes.
Oh, I got one nice big tiger prawn. That's a tiger prawn, baby.
Are we allowed to eat it?
It's a tiger. Do you want to eat it, do you?
No.
Oh, why not? They're really yummy. Just be careful of the big spike here.
Can I throw them?
No, don't throw him in. We're going to use him for bait. So I'll put this one in my live bait container. Hopefully not drop it.
If you do drop it.
There we go. Make sure the lid's on properly. So let it
Now
sink.
we can swim in properly.
Let it sink back down. Had a couple of other things in the net. Nah,
Is that a pupfish?
no baby, I'm not sure what this one is.
Can I get it in?
No, this case has got spikes.
What is that?
I'm not sure what that is. So yeah, no baby, it's a bit ugly, that's for sure. Looks like some sort of gurnard with the big petrol fins on it.
Because it has. It's like.
I think that's all we have. Yep. We'll wait a little bit longer and get into it again. What you doing there, Lil?
I'm gonna jump.
You're gonna jump off the jetty? You're crazy. I wouldn't do that. You're a nutbag. So also what I like to do, folks, once I have done my fish, is actually clean down the jetty. Be respectful for the other users. So you'll always keep it clean, because remember, fishing's not a given thing. You know, if too many people leave a mess, then we may lose our privileges to casting off these beautiful jetties that the council has provided. Alright guys, I'm just going to run through the rig I'm using at the moment. So, sinker to suit your current, coming down to a swivel, just over a metre of 20 pound mono. Why 20 pound? Well, the target species we're after today have teeth. You're on a bit of abrasion resistance. Coming down to a 1.0 circle hook. Why so small? It's because the bait we're using is quite small. So what I'm going to do is go through the nostrils, like so. So that's fish can swim around very naturally. When a bigger predator fish comes along, takes it and swims off, that circle hooks, I turn and pin it straight in the corner of the mouth. So guys, I'm going to get a live bait on and get it in the water. So the two reels I'm using today, one's a normal egg beater, it's biscuit fin reel, nice loose drag, so when that fish takes that live bait, you can swim away and feel no resistance. This particular reel, when you get a run, unfortunately you have to pick it up and either slowly do that drag up, or you can flick the bail arm and do that drag up, making sure you don't get your fingers caught. Flick your bail arm back over and you're on normal drag. This next reel I'm using is a bait runner. Got a little lever at the back here. This one in particular is just an eBay brand. When your lever is up, it's a nice loose drag. And as soon as you wind that handle, drops back down. You got a nice tight drag there. So leave that one up. There we go. Hopefully we can get a fish. Now I check my baits every couple of minutes to make sure that you know, it's still alive or whatnot. As you see on this one, the live bait's gone round and created an old knot. So instead of pulling the live bait out of water, I actually cut the knot off the swivel, and I'm going to untangle it like that, keeping the live bait in the water and nice and fresh. Hopefully a fish doesn't see it while I'm untangling it and decide to eat it, because that'll be a bit exciting. Well, unfortunately guys, we didn't get any fish, but at least we showed you guys how to get some bait. Now I'm going to leave you with a bit of cast netting. I'm just going to stock up on a bit of bait so I can go home and show you guys how to freeze it. See you at home. Oh, that's a good haul. Yep, I've got some more. Be 100 in there. So remember, when you're leaving, get the old wash off of the jetty so it's nice and clean for the next person. Well, after a day of cast netting, bait gathering, a few tips for when you come home to store your bait. As you can see here, I've got them in snap-lock bags. What I do is poor man's vacuum sealer. So I just got your normal snappy bag, Nico pen. So what I'm actually going to do is write the date I caught them, 25th, what the contents is obviously, and how many per pack. So I'm going to put them in, doesn't matter how you put them in, as long as they're nice and straight basically. 10 per pack. So what I'm going to do, get a Ziploc bag and close it all the way. So the top section here undone. Now lower it into the water, and as we lower it into the water, the air gets pushed out from the bag by the water. And just as you get to the end, dip it right under and close it up. Not perfect, but poor man's vacuum bag, that's for sure. And put them aside. Next lot is if you got excess bait, is blend it up, makes the perfect burley. Cup full of water, an old blender, don't tell the missus obviously. Put a few in, blend it up. Just keep adding a few at a time. The old Chinese container. Nice disgusting soupy mix. Whoops. What we'll do, put that in the freezer. Once it's frozen, you go on a fishing trip, get it out, crack it out of the container, put it in the water in a scaling bag or your burley bucket, whatever it is, and that is one of the best burleys going. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed these few tips. Remember, jump over to Merv's Cast Nets, check out his cast nets, because as you've seen by the video, it outdoes any cheap BCF net out there. Until next time, cheers and good luck.